Well, folks, welcome to the show. I'm David Thomas. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from the entertainment capital of the world, Duncan, Oklahoma. You know, folks, people always ask me, where do I get all these magic illusions? Well, where are they built? Well, frankly, they're built in a factory, a magic factory, a very special factory in a city far away. And they're shipped in boxes, magic boxes. Well, thank you so much. Well, folks, I've been touring Frontier City for the last 45 years. I started when I was 17 years of age in a little theater where the employee cafeteria is right now. It's right over there. You can see the building. It's a stucco building. Then I moved to a theater called the Chicken Ranch on Main Street. Then I moved to the Opera House. Now, it wasn't this Opera House. It was another Opera House. They tore it down and built this beautiful theater in the 90s. But when I first started, I wasn't doing the big illusions. Didn't have all the assistants. I was doing small magic all by myself. And this is one of the first ones I ever did. A trick called the vanishing bandana. Now, the way it works is very simple. You've probably seen it before. Magicians do it all the time. You take the silk and the silk bandana, you place it in your hand, just like this. Roll up your sleeves, making sure it doesn't look like it's going up my sleeve. And what's going to happen is, I'll tell you how it's done. The way I do it is, magicians will take actually the bandana and hide it somewhere in the air. Just maybe right there. Whoa. That's when it turns invisible. Wow, you're so stunned, you thought not to applaud. Oh, thank you. Then, of course, all we got to do is reach in the air like this, and it's back again. Now, I tell you what I'm going to need. I'm going to need a volunteer or two to help me out. Young lady, you want to help me out?
Yes.
What's your name?
Katerina.
Right there on the stage. Come on down. Young man, I need a young guy who wants to help me out. Let's see here. You want to help me out, young man? Let's give this young guy a big round of applause as well. All right. All right, what I'd like you guys is stand right over here. You stand right there on the trap door. Perfect. Just kidding. You stand right there. Put your hand on your stomach, bend at your waist. Watch what happens. I bet you if you do it again, they're going to hoop, they're going to holler, they're going to go nuts. One more time. Now this time, I'm going to pull up my sleeve. You hold my wrist. Come over here a little closer. Perfect. I'm going to hold my sleeve. You hold my wrist right there. Now you guys make sure that I don't do anything tricky. I don't do anything funny. The silk's going to go on my hand. I'll make sure it doesn't slip up my sleeve. Perfect. Are you watching? Really? Keep an eye out. Are you watching? All right. The idea is to make it disappear. And I'm going to hang it right there.
Where'd it go?
Tell you what, I tell you, did it go up my sleeve? Check my sleeve. My sleeve, make sleeve. Let me check your sleeve. Check your sleeve. Wait a minute. Because sometimes it never goes up my sleeve. Most people think that. But sometimes it ends up going up somebody else's sleeve, just like this. What else? What else you got up there? Let me see there. Nothing. Okay. All right. That's it. Let's give my volunteers a big round of applause. Take another bow. Take a bow. Give it up, folks. Thank you so much. Well, folks, for the last 50 years, we magicians have been trying to basically torture our assistants. We cut them in half. We stretch them beyond belief. In fact, if you watch David Copperfield's last special on television, he actually cut a young lady in, I think, 15 or 16 separate pieces. Well, we've taken this premise one step further. We're going to take Erin. We're going to put her inside of this cabinet. Do the weirdest thing you've ever seen. Hang on, just say like something. Whoa! You gotta get inside the box. You guys want to see this, don't you?
Yeah! Oh, sure. It's put Erin in the box. Erin disappeared. Erin reappeared. I think it's about time we put the master magician in the box.
That trick's a real pain in the neck. All right. Folks, I need another volunteer on the audience. But kids, don't raise your hands. Yesterday I was here doing shows, and the dads got mad. After the show, they said, why didn't we get to be part of the show? So today, kids, if you'd like to see your dad in the show, point at him. Let me hear you scream. Shane, nice to meet you. Do me a favor, Shane. Face the front, put your hand on your stomach, bend at your waist. Watch what happens. Now, Shane, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I wish I could dress up for the show as well. So I've got a jacket for you. I want to make sure you feel comfortable on stage. We got these lights going on. Oh, you look pretty cool. What do you think? Now, by the way, Shane, and ladies and gentlemen, we sell these at the front gate, $29.95 after the show. All right, Shane. I've got my assistant, Erin, and you're here to make sure that as I tie her up, I'm tying her up as hard and as tightly as I can. Now, you can come right up here, look over my shoulder here. Perfect. Now, come a little closer. Make sure as I tie these knots, they are tight. Now, would you verify? That's pretty tight. All right, let me finish the knot. Now, Shane, try to put your finger between the rope and the wrist. Can you get a fingernail in there? That is tight. All right, perfect. We're going to have Erin turn her back. I'm going to tie the two rope together. Once again, get here real close. Put your finger right there on top so I don't let any slack. Now let me tie it, and then you can move your finger. You ready? Perfect. Now, would you verify? Try to put your finger between the rope and the wrist. A fingernail. Fair enough. Another piece of rope. Take a look at it. Stretch on it. Pull on it. Make sure it's not made out of rubber. Fair enough. All right. Now, Shane, come over here real close. Once again, make sure nothing looks funny as I do this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take me a couple of moments to tie Erin up. I know it might get a little boring. We're going to go around once. We're going to go twice. I know you may decide that let's go get a hot dog. Let's go get a funnel cake. It's kind of boring in this magic show, but don't. It's worth it, I promise, the wait. It goes around once, twice. Now, what I'm going to do here is finish a knot. Now, Shane, I'm going to let you do the last knot here. I'm going to wrap this around Erin's stomach. Would you tie a knot and then tie another one, a second knot? Make sure it is tight. Perfect. Now, Erin. Shane, would you come join Erin inside the hoop of death? Go, the other way, buddy. There we go. I got you over there. All right. All right. Now, the idea, Shane, is really... There we go. Perfect. The idea is simple. Big smile. Big smile. Now, what I want you to do for me, Shane, is I'd like you to take your hands and grab the top of this hoop. Perfect. All right. Now, you smile real big. You're the star of this Kodak moment. We're going to go up once. We're going to go twice. We're going to go thrice. You folks act like you see this every day. This is amazing. I have no idea how she does this. Now, Shane, come over here. Would you verify her hands are still tied? Would you untie her hands? Ladies and gentlemen, please notice that the rope still goes around Erin's body once. It goes around twice. The ropes still go around her arms once, twice. Let me take that, right? You take the coat there. Shane, take Erin's hand. A big round of applause for my volunteers. Thank you, sir. That's dancing music, Shane. That's yours. Take it. Nah, okay, forget it. All right. I know you've all heard of this one. The East Indian magician takes a piece of rope. He tosses it to the air and stands up straight, stiff. A little boy runs out of the audience. He climbs up the rope and disappears.
Never to be heard from again.
This isn't it. But it's almost as good. I call this the hypnotized rope. All I've got to do is say, sleep, wake up. Sleep, no strings. Wake up. Sleep. Thank you. That's gravity, folks. It's better like this. Wake up. Now, folks, when I was a little kid, my dad took me to a magic show. It was so awesome. The magician was great. But after the show, there was a magic shop just like this. They were selling tricks, and my dad bought it for me. $10 started my career in magic. Well, guess what? We sell this after the show as well. Everybody say, hey, Braden. Hey, Braden. After the show, you'll be selling this rope trick. How much are you going to sell it for?
$10.
$10, folks. 45 years later, same price. Comes with instructions. It's so easy to do. And Grandma and Grandpa, it's a great early Christmas gift.
It's not Christmas yet.
You guys want to see it? Yeah, it's almost Christmas. It's like 238 shopping days till Christmas. Yeah. It's coming close. It's coming close. I know. I'm a little loco. Anyway, you guys had a good time at the show?
Yeah.
You want to see one more? One more? Before we do that, I want to tell you we've got another great show here at the park. It's called our Stunt Spectacular. It's a brand new show. Well, I guess our brand new show's coming in the spring, but this show is awesome as well. We have returning stunt men and stunt women who do an incredible job. They do crazy, dangerous stunts, and it's funny as well. So don't miss the Gunfight Show. You'll love it, I promise. Our last illusion was created by the most famous magician of all time. His name was Houdini. He was known for being able to escape from anything. He'd be locked in chains, had just a few seconds to escape. It's something he called metamorphosis. Erin and I just call it the fastest trick in the world.